Hey everybody, it's February 4th, 2022. Lancelot Trader here. We're going to show today's session. This comes about an hour after the non-farm payroll announcement. Now, often those sessions can be fairly volatile. There's a lot of volume in the market, and we've had a pretty volatile week, especially in NQ. The last day or so, we saw a big crash. The Facebook meltdown, some things going on. So lots of volume. I decided didn't want to trade with anything less than a 50 tick stop loss and a 100 tick target, my 2-to-1 risk reward ratio. So we're going to go over some of the trades today. I often wait at least 7 minutes into the open, 7 to 10 minutes. And that's often where we get our first real directional push. You don't want to jump in the first couple of minutes right at the open. There's a lot of whipsawing, and you can get really drawn into some things. I try not even to watch it too closely till at least 9:37, 9:40. So let's look. All these trades that I take will be in real time. You can see we started getting some acceleration here, a real push. I'm looking now to get in on a small pullback. You can see I have a little V second wave here. This trade has got a 100 tick target. Now it initially blasts right up there. I have an 80 tick auto break even, as you just saw there. I hate to be up 80 ticks and then lose a trade. Besides that, don't really touch much or do anything. This is kind of a set and forget. It can be a little frustrating when you get within ticks of your target and it starts wobbling. You're like, just want to squeeze that trigger. But if you time that wrong, you get 40 ticks instead of 100. It kind of ruins the statistics of my system. You can see how at this point, I don't know if I'm going to get scratched out at break even and then decide, am I going to re-enter or just be patient. I try not to watch this 5 range too much while I'm in the trade. Okay, so that was a 100 tick winner, first trade.
Order fell.
Okay, it was now about 9:44. You can see we pulled back. We formed a W, little what I call a W formation second wave, trying to continue on this move up. I knew we had some room before we hit the next level of resistance. This trade behaves pretty much the way I want it to. 80 tick break even.
Target fell.
And that's 200 tick winners. Now, the smart thing probably, and I've got to really kind of decide this, is when you have 200 tick winners right off the bat, and I'm trading 2 contracts of the full NQ, that's $2,000. I mean, that's really a decent day. And I'm done by 9:45. Probably should have quit. And I decided, yeah, unless something, it really pulls back, starts a new cycle of buying, probably not going to take any more. Okay, so by about 9:49, we'd pulled back
to this area.
And you can hear me talking to myself like I always do when I'm trading. We started showing some signs of moving back up. So I thought, all right, I'll go long, see what happens. It starts off looking pretty good. And then, well, starts not looking so good. Starts not looking good at all. So lost back 50 ticks there, or about 500. Probably wouldn't have been a bad idea to quit. Still had a good day. but no. All right, around 9:50, I was thinking, it looked good here. A lot of times when we pull back on this 2 minute chart down to these little bands you see here, these little EMAs, um, it's often a good position to start thinking about a long again. And I saw these V's coming in, so it was like, you know what? I'm pretty sure it wants to go back up. Never predict, never think, oh, it wants to do something, because you could be wrong.
Stop filled.
Oh my. So now I've lost back another 50 ticks, or roughly half of what my first two winners got me. So I'm trying to think, should I stop? Am I going to lose the whole thing back now? Okay, let's cut to 9:55. I'm not really sure at this point whether we're going to continue to go down. We haven't lost really the long bias on my 2 minute chart, although I don't go 100% by that. So I was kind of watching it, not sure if I was going to take any more trades. And
Order filled.
you can see it just starts leaping up. I mean, it just starts accelerating. And I just get in. I'm like, okay. And you can see it's a late entry. My stop isn't behind any swings, nothing. But I felt like I wanted to get in. It was racing up. Kind of what I call a power move. There's my break even.
Target filled.
Okay, so I get 100 ticks back. I'm now back to the, up 200 ticks on the day. So pretty much back where I was before I lost those two trades. Okay, so after that little acceleration up, we pull back. I felt like it really could easily get up to this next level of resistance here you see on the 2 minute chart. So I thought maybe we had one more push up here at least. So I'm going to hit that. And I went in on a little V second wave here, pull back. Target just has to get above this last little swing. So I thought it could, because we still hadn't gotten past this previous one here.
Target filled.
Okay. And I made that last target about 103 ticks or so. I like to pay for some of my commissions with a couple of extra ticks. So anyhow, that worked out pretty good. Ended up with about 300 ticks on the day, a little bit more. So that ended up pretty good. Again, leaves some questions in my head. When to stop trading? Do you keep going and look for all great setups and let the statistics play out? Or once you're up nicely like I was with those first two winners, do you stop? It's hard to say, really. Anyhow, hope everybody has a great weekend. That's it.